Welcome to Candid Cops UK. Real stories, real duty. Life behind the badge.
This episode is from I Am a Good Citizen. Check the link below, subscribe to his channel, and give him credit. In this episode, Good Citizen is calmly filming outside a police station for his independent journalism. Suddenly, a sergeant rushes out, demanding to know what he's doing. The questions and pressure keep coming. Then, without warning, the sergeant grabs his phone and performs an illegal search. But it doesn't end well for the sergeant. Good Citizen takes the case to HNK Solicitors, sues the sergeant and the police, and wins a payout, making this...
Any reason why you're filming the police station?
Yeah, there is a reason, yeah.
What is the reason?
Can you please identify yourself first?
Sorry?
Can you please identify yourself first?
I'm Sergeant Mark Coates.
Sergeant Mark. And shoulder number?
Shoulder number's there.
5377.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm independent journalist. I'm gathering footage for a story.
You're an independent journalist?
Yes.
Have you got a press pass?
I'm independent. So.
Okay, you don't work for anyone then?
So do you know what independent
No, but
is?
are you working for a particular company?
No, I'm independent. I work for myself.
So what is the purpose of filming today?
Just gathering some footage for a story, sir.
What's the story?
I cannot tell. I'm still working on it, so I cannot say.
But what is the reason that you're filming? Because this is a secure police building.
Yeah.
We also have to ask questions why people are filming.
Yeah. And I told you.
You said it's for a story, but you haven't told me what the story's about.
But I don't have to tell you about the stories, but I'm still working on it, right? So it's not finished. If it's finished, when I publish it, you'll see what the story is. But I'm still working on it, so I don't want to compromise my story.
You're not going to compromise the story, because I'm not. From my point of view, I just need to be happy you're here for the right reasons. Yeah. Because police officers and police buildings are potential targets.
From the moment the sergeant appeared, it was clear he wasn't focused on the facts. He immediately asked the auditor what his story was about. When he didn't get the answer he wanted, he said, "I need to be happy you're here for the right reasons." This wasn't following the law. It was just acting on his feelings. He tried to justify it by saying police buildings are potential targets, but that's a weak excuse. Almost anything could be called a potential target if you stretch it. The law doesn't allow officers to act just because they feel uneasy. They need real facts to have a reasonable suspicion, and here, there were none. It was just a sergeant unhappy with the situation.
So I have to be happy, the reason why you're here.
So how can I make you happy?
By telling me what the idea is your story is about.
I cannot tell you about the story. I'm just gathering some footage, so I'm an independent journalist, and that's it really.
But you've got a story in mind.
Yeah, I do have a story in mind, yeah.
So I need to know what that story is about. Is it to do with what security like around the police building, what the coming and goings?
I cannot tell.
Because the route we're going to go down is you're going to be stopped and searched under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, whereby we will seize your phone, we look at your phone and say...
It's going to seize my phone?
We can seize your phone if we feel we have to.
What grounds, sir?
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act...
But what grounds? What grounds?
I'm just telling you, let me explain.
Okay.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you can be stopped and detained and searched. And part of that search, we can look at your phone and we can see what photographs you've got.
Yeah, but
don't turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning my phone off.
Take your phone off, we will see.
No, I'm not turning your phone off.
Right, so that's the route we can go down. I'm not saying we will go down that route. But at the moment, I'm not satisfied. The reason why you're filming here, you've told me it's for a story.
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me what the story's about. Well, do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want...
I'm going to seize your phone now. Do not turn your phone off.
No, I'm not turning it off. I don't want... No.
I'm going to seize your phone now.
I'm not turning...
I'm going to seize your phone at the moment under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because you seem to be trying to turn it off.
No, just because I couldn't hold it. Please keep recording.
And the sergeant couldn't find out what the auditor's story was about. He threatened to use Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. This law is only meant for when there is real reason to suspect someone is involved in terrorism. But here, there was no evidence, no intelligence, nothing. It was just the sergeant trying to pressure the auditor. Then, without arresting him, he grabbed the auditor's phone, saying he thought it was being turned off. At that time, he had no legal right to take it. No arrest, no search, no warrant. In UK law, taking someone's property without permission is illegal. This shows how police powers can be abused. First push for what they want, then threaten laws they can't justify, and finally take things anyway.
Have you got any ID, sir?
So, have I committed a crime?
We'll go down over it then. You're now detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. You're going to be stopped and searched. Part of that, I need your details so I can check to see who you are, and we have the power.
But you're abusing... Okay, so if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
I'm not saying I'm going to arrest you, I'm saying you'll be detained. I've asked you the reason why you're filming.
Yeah.
You've told me for a story.
Yeah, I'm independent journalist.
Which is fine, I understand that. But you can't tell me the story. So
I cannot tell you the story, right? Because I'm working on it. It's not finished yet, sir.
But you must have the concept.
Yeah, I'm just walking around and film in the city of London.
You're filming a police station.
Yeah, why not? I'm staying on a public, right?
Yes,
This is a public payment.
Yeah.
So you took my phone, right?
I've took your phone because I think you were trying to...
No, I don't want to. I just want to be filmed because I want to make sure what I'm doing is right. I'm not hiding. I want to keep filming. I don't want to stop filming. Please film me. Can I have? So you seize my phone, and I'm not happy with seizing my phone.
We haven't seized it. We've taken it off you.
Well, we take it, but it's not in me. It's not in me. No, I don't want to turn it off. I want to continue filming. Can I have my phone and continue filming, sir?
At the moment, you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Part of that is we are going to examine your phone for photographs you've been taken today, and power to do that. It's under Section 43. And also, I need to do some name checks on you, so I need some of your ID.
When the auditor pushed back, saying his phone had already been taken and he still wanted to film in public, the sergeant tried to avoid it. He said, "We haven't seized it. We just took it because we thought you were going to turn it off." That's nonsense. Taking someone's property without permission is a seizure, no matter what you call it. Then he admitted the real plan. They said the auditor was detained under Section 43 so they could check his phone for photos and videos. Section 43 can only be used if the detention is legal, but here it wasn't. There was no terrorism suspicion and no real reason. Just an officer looking for a way to interfere with a journalist's work.
Okay, so if I don't give you my name, are you going to arrest me?
Not particularly, but we will make some more inquiries. The quicker we get your ID, the quicker we can check.
So if it is a lawful order, I give him a lawful order to give my identity.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you are detained. As part of that, we have the power to look at your phone and also do some checks on you and to search you.
Okay, but so is it a lawful order?
It's an order. It's a power.
I give him a lawful order. So if you give me a lawful order to give you my name and date of birth, I'm gonna give it, but under the threat of arrest. If you don't give me a
threat of arrest.
So if it's not under the threat of arrest, I don't want to give it.
Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, we need to do some checks on you. Right. Shall I explain why you've been detained then?
Explain, what are the grounds?
Because you are seen outside the police station filming. As we've passed you, you're holding your phone like this, so we can photograph yourself, but clearly filming the gate. Part of that gate is a security pad, so I don't know whether you're filming to see if officers are pressing that to get access to the building. This is a police building. You gave a reason you're an independent journalist and you're making a story. But you can't tell me the contents of that story. You can't tell me why you're here.
I told you.
You haven't.
I told you, sir.
The sergeant's reasons for using Section 43 were very weak. First, he said the auditor was filming the station gate with a security pad and worried he might be recording officers using it. That's not reasonable suspicion. It's just paranoia. The keypad is in public view. The camera wasn't even aimed at it, and there's no law against filming what you can see from a public place. His second reason was worse. The auditor wouldn't explain his story or why he was there. That's not a crime. It's his right. You don't have to justify being in public or give details of your work just to avoid suspicion. Using someone's refusal to answer as a reason to search them isn't suspicion. It's punishing them for not complying.
I'm going to ask you one question. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to. Have you got anything on you that can harm me or harm
I don't answer any questions.
I'm Sergeant Mark Coates, warrant numbers 218.
Sergeant Mark Coates.
218186, attached to Southwark Police Station. You are
218186.
You are detained under Section 43.
I don't agree. I don't agree with any search procedure. I'm gonna file a civil claim against you because you're violating my rights. I'm staying on public property, peacefully exercising my rights to film in public. I've done nothing wrong.
I haven't seen you done anything.
What grounds do you have to believe I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were a terrorist.
So why are you using Section 43 of Terrorism Act if I'm not a terrorist?
Because you are filming outside a police station.
But you said I'm not a terrorist, sir.
I didn't say you were a terrorist. I said you're detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act.
So do you think I'm a terrorist?
I didn't say you were.
Why using Section 43? You have to have reasonable grounds to believe I'm a terrorist.
Because you're seen outside the police station filming a keypad and officers going in and out.
But that's not real ground.
But in this current role, obviously, a lot of police officers are targeted by people who wish to do us harm.
You don't have reasonable grounds, sir.
This is where the sergeant's whole case falls apart. When asked why he thought the auditor was involved in terrorism, he admitted he didn't. That's a big mistake. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act can only be used if there is reasonable suspicion of terrorism. By saying there isn't, he shows there's no legal reason for the detention. Instead of fixing it, he just keeps saying it's under Section 43, ignoring the law. Just naming the law doesn't make it legal. He has already destroyed any justification.
You're violating my rights with this search. I don't agree on that. I'm going to file a lawsuit against you. This is absolutely illegal what you're doing. I do not agree on searching my back.
You may not agree on it, sir, but I've tried to explain on a number of occasions.
I don't agree on that. This is unlawful search of my bag. Unlawful. Sorry, what are you expecting to find, sir? You have to tell me what you're expecting to find from my bag. Under Section 43 of Terrorism Act. What are you expecting to find, sir?
There may be evidence that you are using...
Like what?
If you're not going to keep talking over me, I'm not going to be able to explain to you. Are you?
Okay, you have to tell me before starting the search, actually. Can you tell me what you're expecting to find in my bag and in myself?
I'll explain to you, you've been detained under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act because we have the power to search your phone and your bag and you for any article.
But you have to tell me. You have to tell me.
You don't want to talk or you don't want to talk?
I just want to understand.
Any articles that you may use in the event of planning a terrorist attack.
Like what?
Any articles. A camera, a weapon, anything.
It's embarrassing that the auditor has to explain basic search rules to the sergeant, but it shows a lot. While searching his belongings, the sergeant is reminded that he must tell the person being searched exactly what he's looking for. This isn't a favor, it's the law. Under Section 43 of the Terrorism Act and all UK stop and search rules, officers must say what object or type of evidence they are looking for. This makes the search clear, reasonable, and legal. Without this, the person has no way of knowing if the officer is following the law or just looking for anything.
The people think I'm terrorist now.
No one thinks that, sir.
Yeah, sure. I'm here, you're searching my back like I've done something wrong. Crazy. Can I also have the water, please?
If you don't mind, you'll have that when we're finished with the search, okay?
Okay.
I don't know what's in there.
Oh, okay.
Just for safety, for everyone's safety.
Okay. Gave a thorough search by the sergeant. Sorry, who are you, sir?
PC O'Neill.
PC O'Neill. Okay. And your shoulder number, please?
5459. 5459 Sierra Oscar.
I've contacted a solicitor and the solicitor sent a claim to the police.
This is what happens when Sergeant Mark Cott abuses his power. HNK Solicitors confirmed a £1,500 payout, and that money comes from taxpayers, not his wages. He detained and searched a journalist without legal grounds, took his phone while he was filming in public, and misused Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. Other officers helped him too. From the start, the sergeant acted like he had already decided the outcome, pressing the auditor for details about his work. The law doesn't require anyone to explain why they are filming in public. Ignoring this turned a simple encounter into a legal problem. Then came the misuse of Section 43. This law only applies when there's reasonable suspicion of terrorism. The sergeant admitted there wasn't any, yet he still used it to detain and search. That wasn't a mistake, it was a deliberate choice. Once he admitted that, everything else he did was unlawful. Taking the auditor's first phone without any legal authority, saying he might turn it off, was absurd. Taking the second camera later only showed this was never about real security. It was about control and stopping recording. Taking a journalist's equipment without legal reason isn't policing, it's suppression. All of this could have been avoided. A professional approach, respecting the right to film and checking for any real risk, would have cost nothing, broken no laws, and earned respect. Instead, the sergeant's actions gave the auditor a legal win, cost taxpayers £1,500, and created another clear example of how bad policing destroys trust and comes with a price we all pay.